All right, let's move on to number 2. I'm going to break some fallacies here. Okay, number 2, choose who is best suited for each activity. There are 2 key points I want to drive with number 2. One is, and we continually talk about this, I want you to focus on strengths. Okay? I want you to celebrate your strengths. Guess what, guys? I also want you to celebrate your weaknesses. Celebrate them. They are weaknesses for a reason. You know why they're weaknesses? Because you want them to be weaknesses. I don't have a problem with that. We all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. What I don't want you to hear from this company is that we're here to help you fix your weaknesses. No, we're not. We're not. Okay? When you're ready to fix a weakness, guess what? We're here to help. We're here to help. If you chose and said, you know, Mark, I normally hated technology, but I'm telling you, in the next 90 days, I will be one of the top technology people. I'm going to go through every class. I'm going to practice. I'm going to do it. There'd be no stopping you. In 90 days, you would be where you want to be. What the message is I don't want to tell you to be that person. Only you can. So here's what I want you to do. Celebrate your strengths. Celebrate your weaknesses. Now, here's the other fallacy. Just because you don't want to be the person to do X work, let's just use Planet RE and files. I don't like doing that. That doesn't mean that work doesn't need to get accomplished and get done. So your choice is this. Mark, I'm starting to get this. I know I'm worth about $1,000 an hour when I do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? And I would rather compensate someone. I can't afford to hire someone full-time yet, though I want to, but I can't. So I'm going to pay someone on a per-file basis and someone to do my mailers, maybe the same person. Okay? Someone else might say, you know what, I've got someone part-time. I'm splitting an assistant with someone. Okay, or I got someone helping me out like on a part-time basis. And then someone else is saying, I'm going for it. I will invest in that full-time person because I understand if I have that full-time person, I can spend more time out doing the $1,000 an hour work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this idea that you have to be everything gets here. I'm going to tell you, the war starts here. The war starts here. And if this isn't right, the world isn't right. In everything, in life, in business. It's got to be right here. And the way to do that is clarity. Okay? Remember, I've always said, success is not sexy. Okay? It's clarity and consistency. Okay? Got that one from John. See how I made it mine after I did that? Okay, that's pretty good. All right. So the whole point of that is that it's that clarity. In fact, if you're intentional about something and you're going down the wrong road, that's okay. Because when you're intentional about it and you're clear on what it has to give you, when it doesn't work, you stop yourself because you really understand what it's supposed to do. You're intentional about it. So even when you make a mistake, it covers you. All right. John already talked about we have numerous skill set trainings, okay? And you don't have to go to all if you've gone through some or whatever and you want to focus on others. Pick and choose the classes that you want to move your skill set forward. Now I want to talk one more aspect about skill set. I'm not a sports buff, so my brother would laugh at me at this, but I'm going to use a sports analogy. Let's think the top quarterback, okay? The top quarterback in the NFL, all right? Does the top quarterback, who's just amazing, does that person need to attend practice?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, you must have misunderstood. I told you, this is the best, okay, quarterback, okay, in the NFL. In fact, they're talking about that he may go down in history as the best quarterback ever in the game. Does that person need to attend practice?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, this problem in our industry, that if you are in the industry for X period of time, you become all that and a bag of chips. You are just, you know, Mark, with all due respect, I got it. There's really nothing more than I need to learn. Okay. Guess what? How sad of a situation for our industry. And it's rampant. Okay, there's not a business in the world that I know of that succeeds on a consistent basis, continually year after year, that doesn't continually train itself, work, and practice. And even the #1 quarterback has to show up to practice. All right? Why? Because guess what? We're human. And if your head's not in the game each and every time, you'll blow it. How many times have you had, or maybe once, twice, you've gone to a presentation and forget, let's say you got the listing or you got the buyer, and you walked out of that presentation, you went like this. Whew, that was a lousy one. What was I thinking? I mean, even the questions they asked me made no sense, my answers. What was I thinking? Your head just wasn't in the game. It's not like you forgot how to write an offer. You forgot how to price a property. You had no practice. You weren't on your game. The sad part is, the positive in my example is you got the deal. Good luck. The sad part is you're missing deals. And you're not missing $1,000. You're missing $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 opportunities. You know what? We've gotten emails of, what's this 37 bucks? What's this? Oh, do I get a subsidy of $10? Da 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 da. But you'll let a $10,000 opportunity go. All right? Okay, you get your power bill at home and you're concerned. Is it up 20 bucks? This is going on. Yet you'll go out to an opportunity and not on your game in tune. You want to go in there, and guess what? Did you notice this? If you're doing a lot of listing presentations or a lot of buyer presentations on a consistent basis, you're better? Well, guess what? You're being forced to practice. And your head's in the game, and you're thinking about it. And so when someone else brings it up, you're there. Make sense? Yes. Okay. So guys, practice is part of being great. And great people continue to practice to get greater. And it never ends. That's the beautiful